Meanwhile, the Education Ministry has denied that it did not consult the teacher unions ahead of the introduction of the new semester system and timetable.
If you are conversant with the activities of the Ministry and Ghana Education Service, you realize that even in the formation of our committees, it's got to do with representation. Because who are these stakeholders? It's got to do with those who will be implementing the policy, and the final implementer of the policy is the teacher in the classroom. So therefore, there can't be any rollout of any new policy or directive that do not involve these stakeholders. And the introduction of this new timetable had a representation from the teacher unions and other relevant stakeholders. I can tell you on authority that we had a representation from the teacher unions towards the drafting of this new timetable. Per the new timetable that has been developed, do you go beyond the 8 hours? Do you go beyond the 8 hours? If you don't go beyond the 8 hours, then there is no issue. But if you go beyond the 8 hours, then there is an issue to be ironed out. So what we say, we did all the analysis, but that it's maybe probably you may have a third eye. Somebody may have a fourth eye, may be able to identify something probably that we didn't occur to us in the drafting process. And once you begin to implement policies like this, you can't say you've brought out a perfect system. There will be loopholes, and people who are critical of the system, people who understand what entails in there, will come out with something. And when these concerns come out, the appropriate thing to do is to engage and then bring a closure to that item which has been identified.